Through These Doors is sponsored by Shields.
Growing up, I always wanted to be a goalie. And my dad didn't think too much of it and kind of made me a defenseman. But yeah, anytime I played road hockey as a kid or mini sticks on your knees or whatever, I was always in net and strapping on the pads. Back when I played in a men's soccer league in the summer, and I'm a goalie for that team too. So any chance I can be a goaltender, I always jump all over it.
Well, I think you'd be a pretty good goalie. He seems to battle his way through everything, so I think you'd probably be a pretty good goalie.
Yeah, my dad just said no to it right away. He just basically said that you get more ice time as a defenseman. And, I was at a young age there where obviously my dad was my role model growing up, so I just followed what he said and played defense, and obviously it's working out so far.
With the lights low and a buzz in the air, the stage was set for the showdown between North Dakota and Omaha. It was a back-and-forth battle between the two teams ranked in the top 10. The top-ranked Fighting Hawks scored first as Rhett Gardner netted a power play goal.
Right in front of the net, wide open, Gardner turns and scores! Rhett Gardner wide open in front of the goal. He just turned and fired it under the crossbar for his 5th goal of the season.
Omaha answered, and the teams traded goals all night as Troy Stecher and Brock Messer scored goals to tie it in the second and third periods respectively.
Here's Stecher trying to cut to the net, right out in front, he jammed out and he scores! Stecher cutting out in front of the net, I think got it on the second jab and put it through Blankenberg to make it a 2-2 game. Zone, he has 2 power play goals on the air, gives it to Schmaltz, Schmaltz side of the net, great centering pass and a goal by Besser! Poganski to Schmaltz with a beautiful centering pass, and Besser scores his 14th goal of the
UND played a very strong third period, but could not get the final push and a goal it needed. Omaha, meanwhile, capitalized on its chances as Austin Ortega scored in overtime to give the Mavericks the win.
I thought we played a pretty good game. I thought we definitely made some mistakes and they capitalized on them. I think we just need to play like we did in the third for a full 60 tomorrow and we'll have success. We just gave them opportunities we shouldn't give them. A good team like that will capitalize.
When UND needed a lift on Saturday night, it got it from an unlikely source. Senior Colton Sanderson scored his first career goal, which proved to be the game winner in front of a sellout crowd.
Keaton Thompson rolls down and shoots when he hit traffic. Rebound out in front, backhand shot, he scores! Colton Sanderson.
I'm so
His
happy that
first
kicked that
ever
one.
college goal for Colton Sanderson, the senior, puts North Dakota in the lead at 2-1.
UNO did score first, but it was all North Dakota from there as the Fighting Hawks scored 5 unanswered goals.
Besser holds it into the near side. Stecher stepping down, feeds to the right side for Kajula. Spin, shoots, scores! Oh, wow! Drake Kajula got the pass at the side of the net, spun around to the forehand, out in front of the net, and shot it by the goaltender. Deflected by Osmus back into the Omaha zone. Osmus has it, fed it through to Besser, walking in, shoots and scores! Stecher walks to the top of the point, shoots and scores! Stecher from the top of the point. Centered out in front of it off a skate. Johnson shoots and scores from the side of the net.
After Friday's loss, there was a sense of urgency on Saturday.
We expect excellence here. The coaching staff does, the fans do, and we do out of ourselves as well. And you come to the rink and it's not a very good atmosphere. Guys are pretty down. It's pretty quiet. Then you win tonight, and it's complete opposite emotions within that dressing room. Guys are pretty happy, and we earned this win tonight. We played really well.
Yeah, it's just coming to the rink with urgency. Obviously our emotions and stuff coming to the rink in the morning for Saturdays after a loss are a lot different after a win. And we just went out there and played with urgency, and I think that's the biggest difference there.
Growing up in western British Columbia, junior Troy Stecher didn't know much about NCAA hockey when he was growing up. He learned quickly, however, after following the collegiate careers of former UND greats like TJ Oshie and Jonathan Toews.
Obviously, I'm born in Vancouver, so being from Western Canada, college hockey isn't too popular. A lot of my friends play major junior hockey, so to come this route was a little different than your average route for a Western Canadian born player. But I sit there when I was a kid watching World Juniors, and names like Jonathan Toews pop up for Canada, and you kind of do some background checks, and obviously played here at North Dakota. So that was kind of my first taste of college hockey, and this was a place I obviously wanted to come when I decided to go that route, to the college route. And
Stecher's path to North Dakota nearly didn't happen. He originally committed to Omaha. However, his path ultimately changed.
I decommitted from Nebraska, Omaha at 18. This was the first place that contacted me, and it was kind of a no-brainer then. Brad picked up the phone and called me, and I've always had a dream of playing here, and that finally became a reality.
On the ice, Stecher is extremely versatile. He adds physicality on the blue line, but has the offensive prowess to score goals, including a coast-to-coast showstopper last weekend against Omaha.
Yeah, well, ever since freshman year when he came in, he had to work for a spot. He's earned everything he's gotten so far here. All the ice time he gets and everything he does for the team, he's earned in practice, and obviously it shows in games. This year's been coming up some highlight reel plays, and I think that all generates from practice and how focused he is at the rink every day, and what he brings and the intensity he brings to the game nights, and everything just funnels into that.
He's one of the most hardworking guys on our team, and that's each and every day. He obviously likes to have a little fun in practice, just like all of us, but come game time, it's all business for him, and it shows on the ice. He's having a great year, and we need that to keep going.
Off the ice, his teammates also keep Stecher grounded with comments about his West Coast fashion sense.
Walking around campus, he doesn't wear coats. He always wears hoodies or sweaters, kind of different weird sweaters with like big necks on them and just like wool things. And he went out and bought some of these like really light jean joggers that are brutal in all honesty, but
everything's about a size too small. So if he wears a medium and he's wearing a small, one of the shirts that defines him, he just has a shirt with a big Friends logo on it, and he's so proud of it. He thinks it's so sick, but no one else really thinks it's cool around here.
It's different, I guess. Sometimes he likes to wear these big puffy sweaters I don't really agree with, but he's pretty clean. He likes to think he has pretty good style, so I'll give it to him.
He goes hard in the fashion world, and I think he takes pride in what he wears every day and to class and everything like that.
They do appreciate his dedication to a clean living space.
I live with Paul Ledoux, Gage Osmus, Keaton Thompson, and Luke Johnson.
He was a great addition to our house. He was living with Wade Murphy last year, and with Wade going somewhere else, he moved in with us. And great addition to the house. He keeps it clean, and he's pretty quiet. He's a great roommate and a great person to live with as well.
He likes to brag and say he's the cleanest in the house, but I don't see it, you know. But you know, he does like doing the dishes and stuff like that, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah, kind of a mom in the house. You know, always telling the guys to clean their dishes up, and he likes keeping a clean house. So I don't know if that's because he has a girlfriend and she's over a lot, or if he actually likes it clean. But yeah, he does well in the house and keeps it clean for all of us.
Stecher will be called upon to make more plays this weekend against Colorado College. Last week's series versus Omaha was a physical one that left many UND players dinged up.
Kind of banged up a little bit right now with some injury fronts, but at the end of the day, we just got to focus on ourselves. We can't worry too much about our line combinations, just go out there and play. Everyone has a role in this team, and as long as guys are playing that to a T, then we're going to be successful as a hockey club.
Yeah, definitely it starts in practice, and it starts up top with the coaches just preparing us throughout the week. And I think every guy on the team is, whether or not they're projected to be in the lineup that weekend, they're going to be ready if they need to go for that weekend. So I think it's just preparation by everyone in the lineup, and we have such a deep team that it doesn't matter who's in the lineup, we're going to get the job done.
Colorado College, meanwhile, is coming off a bye. The Tigers have been playing well of late, and UND will need to respond.
Every year I've been here, you know, CC kind of has a slow start, and towards the end of the year they're a solid team just like everyone else in the league is. And you know, obviously with them beating St. Cloud a couple weekends ago, and you know, going there and playing them, and St. Cloud's one of the best teams I think in the nation right now. So obviously beating them, it shows that Colorado College has definitely improved, and they're going to bring something to the table that we need to be ready for.